Thank you for joining me on this week's edition on Weekly Dose of African Aviation on my channel Aviation Info, where as usual I will always bring to you the latest updates and happenings in the aviation sector in Africa. In today's edition, after a deep search and research, we shall bring you updates from Sudan Airways, we shall bring you updates from FlySafair, we shall bring you updates from Kenya Airways, we shall bring you updates from Qatar Airways, we shall bring you updates from Asky Airlines and many others. Stay put to the end of this video. Meanwhile, if you've missed our previous editions on Weekly Dose of African Aviation, you can always check on my channel on the playlist titled Weekly Dose of African Aviation to be updated with what has been happening all through the African continent. Also, are you still new to my channel? Please don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss any of my amazing uploads. South African Airways low-cost carrier FlySafair lands in Mauritius, its first international gateway. Initially scheduled to begin operations on the 10th of December 2021, the opening of FlySafair routes to Mauritius was delayed following the discovery of the Omicron variant, which led to the closure of the Iceland borders. The airline will now start flights to Mauritius, which is actually its first international route. And still in South Africa, Asky Airlines will resume flights to Johannesburg on the 1st of May 2022. Asky Airline is a private multi-international passenger airline serving West and Central African countries with its head office in Lome, Togo. The airline has a fleet size of 10 aircrafts and operates 23 destinations. In June 15, 2019, Asky Airlines inaugurated its Johannesburg route. Subsequently, from 2020, the road was suspended due to the coronavirus pandemic. With the gradual resumption from the COVID-19 pandemic lockdown and countries reopening their borders, Asky Airlines is using this opportunity to resume its flights to Johannesburg on the 1st of May 2022. And from Asky Airlines, let's now talk about Kenya Airways. Kenya Airways suspend its flights to Yaoundé, Cameroon and postpone its return to Italy. Kenya Airways actually serve two major cities in Cameroon, Douala, which is the economic capital of the country, and Yaoundé, which is the capital of the country. The airline has conducted a review of its route network, an exercise as part of its post-pandemic stimulation plan. And after the review, Yaoundé, which is one of its routes, will be suspended and flights to Italy will be postponed. And in Algeria, after 2 years of suspension, Algeria restored its air ties between Mauritania and Senegal. With the COVID-19 pandemic, Algeria, like almost all countries in the world, closed their borders as a strategy to prevent the spread of the COVID-19 virus. But while other nations of the globe have almost restored all their air connection, Algeria is gradually opening its air borders, and this time flights between Algeria and Mauritania, Algeria and Senegal will be restored. And from Algeria, let's move to Sudan Airways. Sudan Airways launches its latest Airbus A330 throughout its operations. Sudan Airways has operated up to 11 Airbus A330, including 6 of the 600 versions. These are either leasing or property operated. And with regards to routes, Qatar Airways will resume flights to Namibia in June 2022. And once revived, Windhoek will be Qatar Airways' 31st route on the African continent. And in DRC, FlyCAA withdraws its first Airbus A330 for maintenance and secures a second one from a Taiwanese operator. The Airbus A330-200 series of FlyCAA has been in Brussels, Belgium since March 3, 2022. The 19-year-old aircraft will undergo mainly engine maintenance, then return to Kinshasa to operate scheduled flights the next month. And this has been a few of the updates that we brought to you this week on African Aviation. Meanwhile, kindly like this video, and if you're still new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe. Let us know what you think in the comment section.